Alright guys, so today we got there's a check engine code on this, as y'all know, and it's calling for a misfire. So what I'm gonna try and do is clean out the injectors using this seafoam. We've used it before and it does miracles. So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to be taking one of these fuel lines off and draining it into the gas tank so I can get a better ratio, and then I'm gonna be throwing like 5 ounces or so into the engine oil. So let's do that. Come on, man. What is wrong with this? Oh, what? The line bracket snapped. That's crazy. Hold up, let's put that one back. We'll just use this one, maybe. Okay. Hold on, I'm gonna get a pick and try and break it loose. You That is on there. Holy crap. What in the world? Why does it always have to be like this? Oh, there we go. Finally. Okay. So now I'm gonna throw that like that. So I've got the fuel line attached from there going down into the gas tank. So we'll turn on the fuel pump and get it drained. Alright, so I got the hose in the gas tank. All I'm gonna do is turn that on and hopefully it should drain out of there. And I'm not seeing any. So I guess that's the return line, so we're gonna have to take the other line off. Okay, so I changed my mind. Figured out if I started the car, it all send through it. So I have to sit here and hold this till enough of it drains. So I'll get back with y'all whenever that's done. Okay, it's not wanting to focus, but I got the tank drained to about 3/4 or so, which is exactly where I want it. So now what we're going to do is we're going to throw some seafoam in there and hope that'll clean the injectors and get rid of that misfire, hoping that it's a bad injector or something. So we'll get to that. Alright, so first place I'm going to be adding this stuff is in the oil to clean the crankcase and everything. This is saying an ounce per quart, I think. Yeah, an ounce per quart. However, I don't have a measuring cup or anything, so I'm gonna just guess and then pour the rest in the fuel. So alright, hopefully that's about 5 or so ounces, because I think this is a 5-quart engine. So we'll put that back on up there, and then I'll go throw this in the fuel tank. I probably won't record that though. And then run it for probably like 15 minutes or so, and then clear the codes and see how she's doing. Alright guys, so I got the seafoam in the fuel tank and I ran it for a little bit. Check engine light's still on, so we're going to scan for codes using this VCDS program. I think that's the washer fluid. But anyway, so we'll go to the control module, engine, if it load, fault codes. Alright, and it is still there. So we're going to clear codes, and hopefully they won't come back. I'm not seeing the light turn on at all. Maybe I need to turn it off. Alright, so I'll turn it off. Turn the car back on. The light is off. So hopefully that fixed it. I doubt it though. I'll just have to wait for it to come back on. But yeah, so that's trying to fix. There we go. It turned back on. I had to rev it a little. So let's see if we got them all. We do not. Sweet. So we just need the O2 sensor. Clean that up some, and that should be all the engine lights. So I'll get a video on that once I figure out when to do that, and y'all have a good one.